Hello, welcome to Indie Tutorials. My name is Guillermo and I would like to thank the patrons supporting this channel. Okay, so let's go to the window ORK Framework, and from here let's navigate to the combatants, then combatants again, we have jumper, and then scroll down, and then what we want to see here is that we have, in the first place, we have it set to use the default development, which is not true. So let's click on this no status development and let's play a little bit. Let's add 200 for health. Let's add the max ATB to 100. Experience, let's keep it 0. Strength to 100 for the time being. And well, let's do that. Then what we need to check is in the battle loot, bonus settings, scroll down, we need to check in the here in the inventory and equipment. So let's give it 300 gil for example, and for the start inventory, loot origin, start inventory, let's add an item here. So it will be, we have a potion, and let's have 2. So whenever this enemy is defeated, it will give to the player 300 gil and 2 potions. That's what we are setting here. Of course, we're telling that by setting here loot settings, loot origin, start inventory, and this is our start inventory. So whenever this enemy is defeated, it will give it a start inventory. We could later on, or actually we are going to set up some loot tables, but for now let's keep it simple. So let's save the changes. The next settings that we need to revisit is in the battle system, under the battle end settings. We have already that to set the loot dialog type to simple, and dialog will be used whenever we the outcome of the battle is victory, escape, defeat, but we only want it if it's victory, of course. So let's uncheck all of this. Then the loot dialog settings, we want to block the focus, we want to show battle gains, and of course well, we can leave this unchecked, no problem. And what we have here in the battle gain notification in the dialog settings is set to the default GUIBox that we created early in the project, which is not what we want. So we could create a quick dialog to hold to put it here in these settings. So let's do that. Let's go to our menus, and then in the let me check. Okay, let's save the changes before going to the another settings, and let's go now to the menus or the GUIBoxes, and let's create a new brand GUIBox. Let me see if we can reuse one of those, probably the full screen. Yep, I think we can. So let's select this full screen post GUIBox and this click on copy. Let's rename it to battle gain GUIBox. So we know it's going to be full screen, but the content of this, let's put it on the middle, so middle center, and the content vertical alignment to middle as well. Let's give it a look. I think so, it's okay. Let's close it up. Let me see, this is the content box. We don't want the name box, so relative to box is show box is on check, which is what we wanted. And also what we can do here in the content box is to increase the font size, let's say 32, and we can choose our square font and change to resources, and let's save the changes, and let's go back to the battle system, battle end, and in the battle gain notification then we can choose our new battle gain GUIBox. Save the changes again. But before going through the testing, let's revisit also the victory event. So open battle end event. So we have change music, collect battle gains, node here, and we need to make a little changes here. So actually we want to show the gains. We don't want it to auto close, but to wait for user input to close this dialog. Alright, so collect loot, collect experience. Let's save the event. Let's think about it. Change music, collect. Let's add perhaps a wait node here. So base wait. Leave it at 1 second, no problem, and let's save the event. I think that we are good to go now to give it a try. Okay, so let's give it a try. Control P. Delete key. And what happened here? Well, we have here our screen, but it's not in the place that we wanted. So let's check it out. Battle Game GUIBox minus. The position is not right. Neither the scale. Okay, we need to remove that one, I forgot. It's using a prefab that we created for the pause menu, but I don't like the position at all. I don't know what's going on. So let's stop play mode and let's go to the ORK editor. Battle Game GUIBox. Let's close everything, and here in the override default settings, in the GUI skins, let's uncheck own skins, save the changes, and let's expand the window again and revisit. Why is well, this makes no sense to me, to be honest, guys. But anyways, let's give it a try like this. I guess the coordinate should be 0, 0. I might be wrong. So let's close this out, save the settings, and let's give it one more try. Play. Also, later on we are going to build something to test the battle, start of the battle quickly as well, because okay, there we go. Perfect. We are going to improve, of course. This is not the battle game victory screen we want. We want to mimic what is happening in the actual game. So we are going to start building all this stuff step by step. Let's accept, and we are back into the scene. Good. Let's stop this out, and let's continue in the next video, guys. See you then.